Hello friends, you're watching India Today Tech, and in this video we're going to compare the cameras on the Galaxy Note 8 and the Nokia 8. Both are currently the most expensive smartphones from the respective companies and pack top-notch camera hardware. But the Note 8 is much more expensive because of its bezel-less design, the S Pen functionality, and probably a full-blown IP68 water resistant. But rest is pretty much the same as the Nokia 8. Both have high-end chipsets, have quad HD displays to boast at front, a very strong metal unibody build, and great overall design that is thoughtful and luxurious in their own right. Oh, and not to forget, they both have dual cameras at the back. First, let us compare the specs and then we'll take a look at how the photo from these two compare. At the back, Galaxy Note 8 has 12 megapixel sensors, while the Nokia 8 has 13 megapixel sensors. The dual camera setup on Galaxy Note 8 has different sensors and lenses. The main camera has a dual pixel sensor with big pixel size, a 26mm wide angle lens with f1.7 aperture, and a very fast autofocus. The second camera is for zoom purposes, which differentiates the Note 8's camera from Galaxy S8's. The second sensor has a different sensor with smaller pixel size, a 56mm lens which actually gives you a 2x optical zoom compared to main camera, and an f2.4 aperture. Now let's take a look at the Nokia 8. The sensors are both 13 megapixel in resolution, but the second sensor does not capture colors. It just captures pure light. Unlike the Galaxy Note 8, both cameras work in normal use to gather more light and details. We'll see if that really helps. The lenses are same too, but both come from lens maker called Zeiss with an f2.0 aperture. Both cameras can do 4K recording, 240 fps slow motion in 720p resolution. Moving to the front camera, the Galaxy Note 8 has an 8 megapixel sensor with f1.7 aperture, while the Nokia 8 uses the same rear camera as the selfie shooter as well. So in terms of pure specs, the front camera on Nokia 8 looks better and can do 4K recording as well. But let's get down to reality, shall we? First thing you notice while using these two cameras is how fast the Galaxy Note 8 can focus and click. It is almost always in focus and you seldom need to touch and refocus things. Nokia 8 also gets focus in most situations, but it's much slower in comparison. It becomes a problem when you need to quickly take a shot. The shutter is also slower and takes a moment to register the image. This is because the phone operates two cameras simultaneously to make one image. In this image, the light really confuses the Note 8, which is not able to accurately expose the photo in auto mode, while the Nokia 8 does a good job at balancing the light. It exposes the shot accurately to bring out even tone. With random clicks like this, exposure problems on the auto mode happen with the Nokia 8 too, but the exposure doesn't go off that much. So mostly the Nokia 8 is able to handle irregular light while shooting outdoors. Also, the details are well kept, something that you might expect given the resolution of the camera is slightly on the higher side. The difference is not always discernible, like in this shot, and sometimes it is also because of unclean lens. Both the phone cameras are protruding out of the camera body and there are bright chances of them getting dirty, but chances are brighter on the Galaxy Note 8. If you use the fingerprint scanner, which is just beside the camera, you end up smudging the lens. But it is not only the exposure. The Zeiss lens also allows Nokia 8 to capture better looking colors. Both phones come close to what the accurate color is, but Nokia 8's photo surely sometimes look more appealing. The colors in this image are more vibrant and shiny and don't need post-processing. Though Galaxy Note 8 also does a great job at capturing nice colors, the Nokia 8 is slightly better. In fact, in some cases, it came out to be closer to actual colors. Like in this photo, the reds captured by Note 8 are more close to the actual color of the seats. The Nokia 8 makes it pinkish. This is really not the color. Galaxy Note 8's dual pixel sensor is more sensitive to light, and it clearly makes it a point while recording videos. In this 4K footage, the Note 8 captures finer details and more accurate gradations of light, which the Nokia 8 misses out on. Also, it responds a little late to changes in lighting conditions when switching from a brighter to a darker area, or the other way around. The change is also not very effective as the light still remains slightly uneven As you can see, some areas are overexposed. Having said that, Nokia 8 captures amazing details, which is very comparable to that of the Galaxy Note 8. On the other side, both phones cannot record 60 FPS in 4K, which the iPhone 8 can. In slow motion videos as well, the Galaxy Note 8 gets ahead thanks to a more advanced software. You can control what frames would go as slow motion after recording. But on Nokia 8, the whole video is recorded in slow motion and you cannot pick which part of the video will be slowed down. The whole idea of slow motion is lost when you cannot show the real speed in the same video. Nokia 8 lacks here again because of its software. In low light shots as well, the Galaxy Note 8 gets ahead. It captures sharper details and better controls the tone and color of the artificial light. Though with the help of its different color rendering algorithm, Nokia 8 manages to make the photos more vivid with enhanced color production. But upon a closer look, you will find that the details and object outlines are retained better on the Galaxy Note 8. Still, Nokia 8 does a great job for its price. Despite having two sensors though, Nokia 8 takes in lesser light compared to Galaxy Note 8. Clearly a bigger pixel size makes a lot of difference in the light intake. Two sensors help, but not as much as big pixels do. This difference is more readily visible with the use of flash. Galaxy Note 8's shot clearly throws the Nokia 8 out of the park. The details are well kept and the noise is greatly controlled in this ultra low light shot. The autofocus on the Galaxy Note 8 also works better in low light, while that on Nokia 8 stutters a bit unless you touch to lock focus. Nokia 8 loses all brownie points it earns with its vivid color library due to a comparatively slow autofocus. Now let's move on to the front camera. Both phones fiddle with the skin tones when it comes to front cameras. While it appears slightly reddish on the Nokia 8, the Galaxy Note 8 captures a washed out image. Light captured is decent, but then again it really depends on how harsh is the background light. Indoors, with even lighting, footage from Nokia 8 looks better. But due to lack of face detection, it is not able to correct the exposure according to the light falling on the face. This happens in selfies as well, and you are required to touch to focus and correct the exposure. In low light though, Nokia 8 captures better selfies. It obviously has a better resolution on the front camera, and if you have ample light around, Nokia 8 will take the cake. So this is the camera comparison in low light. As you can see, there are lights behind me, so let me switch to an area with more amount of lights behind me. And as you can see, both the phones are not able to capture great amount of details, but the noise is more on the Nokia 8. Also, the focus is not steady and I can see it shifting on the Nokia 8, while the Galaxy S8 is able to keep the focus quite steady. Focus is quite funny, even in the low light. So overall, Galaxy Note 8 does a great job. Its photos remain largely unaffected with changes in light, and this is a big step for a little camera put on a smartphone. But for the price, Nokia 8 does a great job as well, though it surely needs some advancement in its software to help it become more versatile. It is able to capture good amount of details and vibrant colors that look good in most frames. What do you think about the two phones? Let us know in the comment section below. To download and view the photos, click on the link given in the description. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to get latest videos as soon as they are uploaded. Thank you for watching.